The Ibanez AD-150 analog delay is a bucket brigade delay or echo unit. Information about this fabulous classic analog effect is scarce. It was probably made around the early 1980s. As you'll hear in just a moment, it sounds fantastic. Analog delays fetch high prices these days, as the bucket brigade delay chips that give these effects that classic sound have not been made for many years. The most interesting feature of this Ibanez delay is that inside, the heart of the machine features the famous Panasonic MN3005 bucket brigade delay chip, the same one used in the classic Boss DM2 analog delay pedal, manufactured around 1981. The heart and soul of the Boss DM2 can be heard here in the Ibanez unit, and can be had for a fraction of the price of the highly sought after Boss pedal. Here are some audio examples of the Ibanez AD-150. The sound of the Ibanez is compared against a very expensive Moog 104Z analog delay. The Moog unit fetches prices second-hand anywhere between $500 to $900, as this unit too has long been out of production due to the scarcity of the bucket brigade delay chips. The Moog 2 sounds awesome. As you'll hear, the Ibanez has a darker and somewhat thicker sound to the Moog. This is the sound that's preferable to those seeking that authentic 80s synth or guitar sound. We'll first hear a dry synth sound, then the Moog, and then the Ibanez. We'll switch between the Moog and the Ibanez to compare the sound of both units. Here's the Moog with a mono synth lead. And the Ibanez with a mono synth lead. As you can hear, the Ibanez sounds unbelievably good and gives a slightly darker and thicker sound compared to the Moog. If you want that authentic Boss DM2 sound, you can't go past the Ibanez. There's a new Moog analog delay that has just been released, the Moog 104M. It has more features than the older 104Z, but has a slightly different sound. This new Moog is brighter and has an extended frequency response. However, for those of us that want that classic 80s sound, the Ibanez or indeed the discontinued Moog 104Z are the ones to go for.